Hello world, it's Lee Kelson coming to you live from FinTech Week in Hong Kong, and I'm joined by Connie, who is the Senior Director for Financial Services Asia Pacific for Microsoft.
Right. Hi.
How are you, Connie?
Good.
Have you enjoyed the couple of days here so far at FinTech Week?
Yes, we were here for 2 days because with the exhibition, yes, we do enjoy it very much. It's a very good event for us.
Yes. And you were talking or speaking, one of the speakers. Mm-hmm. Can you share with us what the topic of your talk was?
Yes, we were in the open banking session, which talks about collaborations with the customers' banks and tech companies and how open banking is going to shape our digital transformation for our industry.
Okay, so let's just touch on that a little bit. Open banking, for people that aren't familiar with that term, what does open banking mean for the everyday person?
Well, I guess open banking really means how you're going to open financial services to a wider ecosystems. For example, for your customers or your consumers, how are you going to share data across from different value chains or different suppliers or vendors, how we can inject financial services into that and bring all the value together and like a life cycle of the transactions, and how can you open that as a platform so everybody can be communicating and exchanging information and provide value to the end customers.
Right. One of the conversations that's sort of seems to be a constant over the last few days is the idea of financial inclusion and the fact that there are so many people around the world that we take it for granted that we have banks and access to banks. And I interviewed someone earlier today and they were saying, just to simply get a Twitter account, or maybe that's not a great example, but just to open an account with a credit card, we take for granted. There's 2.5 billion people that don't have access to banks. So how do you see the change in financial services making a difference in that regard?
I think it's really a new business model, right? So if our customers want to touch the financial inclusive customers who provide credit and services, is how do you lower the cost of the barrier? And also with the regulations and compliance, how do you make it easy for the bank or for the consumer or for the customer to be able to access to financial services? From our perspective, I think technology has become more easy to adopt, and also with the cloud, which is available and you can scale. And you can also have a very low-cost infrastructure because it's all pay-as-you-go. You don't have to have a capital expenditure. I think all of that is actually making our customers easier to get access to these services.
Yeah. And so in terms of the tech companies, you see tech companies, Tencent and Alibaba have been moving into financial services, and Google and all the rest are following, and obviously Microsoft as well. So how do you see the tech companies taking a play in the financial services market?
I think first of all, we're not entering into the financial market in the sense that we will not become a bank. We're also not going to become a retailer and taking our fair share of our customers. So I think staying into what we do best, which is a technology provider, I think that is something that we will be bringing a lot of value as a neutral and no conflict of interest to our customers. The second part is because we are a technology vendor, and technology is really a key enabler. As I mentioned, how can you adopt technology much easier, like the mobile? So you really don't have to be physically present to a branch. You can do mobile, and like the virtual bank licenses in Hong Kong have no physical branch, and how do you access to financial services? I think all of that technologies play a very key role. And from a Microsoft perspective, we actually is a platform provider. So we have partners in this conference. We are showcasing some of our partner solutions that is riding on our platform so that our customers can access all these applications and services using a common secure platform on the cloud that can exchange information and can offer services.
Right. And so what sort of products and services are you partnering with these customers with Microsoft?
There is a why. So from our perspective, we do have our collaboration tool, which is the Office 365, which allow our customers to interact and collaborate within teams within the organization, not necessarily physically present in one location. We also have an app called Casala, which allow us to touch on our corporate or consumer customers so that you can securely and compliant way, so you can communicate to your consumer customers and access and also promote your services and also do transactions. The other one is we have a whole suite of different partner solutions, which cover from core banking solutions to credit, to loans, to deposits, to wealth management and risk management. So we have a whole wide of ecosystems that can allow to do that. We also actually have talking to our regulator and the government, so we understand the regulations and how we can make our solutions more secure and compliant, so the banks can adopt it very easily.
So another talking point is regulatory requirements, and that's been a big topic of the conversation. So what's your view on regulation around this, and where do you see that going?
I think we are in the financial services, we're a highly regulated industry, so we do acknowledge that fact. That's the reason why when we offer our services, we always have the regulations as our kept in our mind. We have a financial services compliance program that was tailored for our customers in the regulated industries for that. The other piece is we also talk to a lot of regulators, and they have been opening up on adoption of new technology, have all these sandbox, and the FinTech office like Hong Kong and Singapore has been a strong promoter of how you can use this technology under the regulation. So we do actually have our trusted cloud that allow our financial services customers to adopt our technology.
Right. Fantastic. Connie, it's been a pleasure talking with you. Thank you very much for joining us. And if you want to see more from FinTech Week Hong Kong, subscribe down below, and we'll be coming to you with more interviews soon. Thanks, Connie. Appreciate it.